Hello, today's lesson is 12-5. It's called Problem Solving, Work Backwards. There are no more lessons in this unit, but this is another tough lesson. We ended up doing most of it as a class, and we'll probably take a couple days on this. You know that some events happen before other events. I put a little story in there that shows a guy going through his routine of coming home and then going out to the movies and then going out for coffee afterwards and going home. And it's just to show that things happen in an order. So today you'll work backwards to solve a time problem. Start at the end and work backwards. So have you ever had to make a schedule? I put an example of a schedule up there on the projector. How did you figure out how much time to allow for each activity on your schedule? So we thought about this, making schedules and making sure we could get somewhere on time, be somewhere on time. Here's the kind of problem we looked at today. Nina wants to arrive at the community center at 9:30 a.m. It takes her 15 minutes to walk to the center, 15 minutes to get ready, and 30 minutes to eat breakfast. What time should she start getting ready? Tough question, complicated question. We took it one step at a time by asking ourselves the purple part at the bottom to begin. What information is given to help you solve the problem? In other words, there's some parts of a story problem that are very important, and there's some parts of a story problem that really aren't that important. Think about what the important information is in this problem. It's very important to know what time she wants to arrive. So 9:30 is her arrival time. That's important to know. And then we have to know how many minutes she took to do different things. I highlighted 15 minutes, 15 minutes, and 30 minutes. That's the important information. I don't really care about the other details. Then we ask ourselves, what do you need to find? In other words, what is the question asking you? Students know to look for that at the bottom usually. What time should she start getting ready? Okay, so now that we know the important information and we know what we're trying to find, how do we solve this problem? Well, we go back to the information that we know. We know the minutes, 15 minutes to do one thing, 15 minutes to do a second thing, 30 minutes to do another. We can take each of those away from 9:30. We can figure out what they are all together and take that away from 9:30. 15 plus 15 plus 30 equals 60. 60 minutes is the same as 1 hour. So if I need to think about what time she should start getting ready to be somewhere at 9:30, I need to take an hour away from 9:30. I ask myself, what time is it when it's 1 hour before 9:30? Well, 1 hour before 9:30 is 8:30. Nina needs to start getting ready at 8:30. Here's another problem, kind of the same sort of thing. School starts at 8:15 a.m. It takes Hal 15 minutes to walk to school, 20 minutes to eat, and 25 minutes to get ready. What time should he get up? So pause the video and do some adding and then some subtracting to figure out what time he should get up. So we can add up 15 plus 20 plus 25, and in this case, again, we get 60 minutes, although we don't always get 60 minutes when we do this kind of problem. 60 minutes is the same as 1 hour. 1 hour before 8:15 is 7:15. He needs to get up at 7:15. Here's another very tough kind of problem. The temperature at 3 p.m. was 60 degrees Fahrenheit. The 3 p.m. temperature was 5 degrees greater than the temperature at 11 a.m. The 11 a.m. temperature was 7 degrees less than the temperature at 1 p.m. What was the temperature at 1 p.m.? Oh, such a tough problem. I have no more PowerPoint for this because at this point I turned off the PowerPoint and I pulled out the document camera and we did it together as a class using a number line that had the temperatures printed on them. We marked what the temperature was at 3, and then we thought about whether or not we needed to whether to add or subtract 5 to find the temperature at 11. And then we thought about whether or not to add or subtract 7 from that to find the 1 p.m. temperature. Tough stuff today. And that was it for today.